The courtroom went silent. Cameras weren't supposed to be rolling, phones weren't supposed to be out, but somehow the internet still got hold of it. Boosie Buddha, standing tall in front of the judge, pulled out his phone and dropped receipts that shook the entire Harris family to its core. Explosive text messages allegedly between King Harris and an unnamed insider were flashed across the screen. These weren't just casual conversations. They hinted at illegal moves, secret pacts, and a dark truth King has been desperate to keep buried. Boosie read them line by line, his voice dripping with venom. As the jury gasped and the gallery exploded into whispers, social media lit up in seconds. Hashtags like hashtag BOOSIE exposes King and hashtag Harris's family's secret went viral before court was even adjourned. Clips of the leaked texts spread across TikTok, with fans dissecting every word, especially one chilling message that read, "They'll never know unless you fold." Who was King talking to? What was he hiding? T.I. and Tiny's faces told the story no words could: shock, betrayal, and fear. This wasn't just a courtroom stunt. This was the beginning of a public war. With Boosie promising, "If y'all think this is bad, wait till you see what I drop next." The rap world has seen beef, betrayals, and scandals, but nothing like this. The question now isn't just about King's reputation. It's about survival. The courtroom was already tense when Boosie walked in, dressed sharp but carrying an aura that screamed war. He wasn't just there to testify, he was there to tear the mask off. Brick by brick, in front of cameras, lawyers, and the Harris family themselves. The feud between Boosie and T.I. had been bubbling for months, fueled by rumors, interviews, and cryptic Instagram lives. But nobody expected that the battleground would shift to a courtroom where King Harris, T.I.'s son, was suddenly at the center of a firestorm. It started subtly. Boosie's lawyers had filed motions suggesting they had communications that would prove King's involvement in matters not previously disclosed. Whispers spread through the gallery, with reporters tapping frantic notes into their phones, unsure of what exactly Boosie had. But when the judge asked for evidence, Boosie didn't hand over a folder of documents. Instead, he pulled out his phone, held it up, and with a smirk said, "Y'all been playing games with me? But I got the truth right here. Let's see how long you can deny it now." He scrolled, and the courtroom projector suddenly lit up with screenshots of text messages. The room gasped in unison. The name at the top of the thread, King Harris. The first text Boosie revealed was harmless at a glance. "We can't talk here. Meet me later." But then it escalated. Another text, "If they find out, we done. I'll deny everything." And the most damning one, sent at 2:47 a.m. according to the timestamp, "They'll never know unless you fold." The gallery erupted. Reporters rushed to tweet the quotes before security tried to snatch phones out of hands. King Harris, sitting stiff in his chair, looked pale. T.I. leaned over to whisper something to his son. But Tiny's reaction told a different story. She sat frozen, her eyes glued to the screen, lips trembling as if reading the words for the first time. Social media didn't wait for context. Within minutes, hashtags exploded. Hashtag BOOSIE exposes King. Hashtag texts DONT lie. And hashtag Harris secret. Twitter threads popped up analyzing every detail of the messages. Who was King texting? What secret was he hiding? Fans swore they saw references to money drops, protection deals, and even coded language that hinted at street activity. Boosie wasn't done. He scrolled further, showing a message that read, "You promised to keep my name clean. Don't mess this up. They're already watching me." The judge tried to calm the courtroom, but it was too late. The whispers became shouts. The drama became chaos. Journalists ran to the lobby to call their editors. TikTokers outside the courthouse went live, shouting updates to tens of thousands of viewers. It wasn't just a court case anymore, it was a spectacle. Then came the moment that set fire to the entire internet. Boosie locked eyes with T.I. and said, "Your boy been playing a game behind your back. And I ain't talking no small-time stuff. If the world knew what's in these texts, y'all would realize your empire been built on a lie." The courtroom exploded with noise. Security had to restore order. T.I. stood visibly furious, yelling, "This is out of bounds," while King buried his face in his hands. Tiny whispered something to King, but the cameras caught her looking broken. Outside the courthouse, fans began gathering, chanting, "Show the texts," as if this was the trial of the decade. Within an hour, TMZ, Shade Room, and Hollywood Unlocked were blasting headlines. Boosie brings explosive evidence against Harris family. King Harris caught in shocking text messages. Celebrity reactions rolled in fast. 50 Cent, never one to miss a chance, posted a screenshot with the caption, "Told y'all, it'll always be your own people." Cardi B jumped in on Twitter with, "This is messy, messy. But why put the child in it?" Meanwhile, Charleston White went live ranting. "See? Boosie don't care. He exposing everybody. King thought he grown, now he in grown man business." But it wasn't just outside commentary driving the frenzy. A mysterious burner account popped up on Twitter under the name @RealCourtReceipts, dropping supposed uncensored versions of the text screenshots. One of them, not shown in court, allegedly read, "Don't trip. My people got connections. This ain't gonna touch me unless you fold under pressure." The word connections had fans spiraling into conspiracy theories. Was King Harris involved in something deeper than just bad decisions? Was he shielded by T.I.'s fame? Or worse, was there an entire network protecting him? By evening, Instagram Lives were filled with influencers dissecting the situation. TikTok edits compared King's demeanor in old videos to his expression in court, suggesting he looked like somebody carrying secrets. Threads speculated whether the texts hinted at ties to Boosie himself, flipping the script into a possible setup. Was Boosie exposing King, or was he weaponizing selective texts to win a legal battle against T? The chaos reached another level when a short, blurry video leaked from inside the courthouse, showing King storming out after Boosie's reveal. In the clip, he could be heard muttering, "They ain't supposed to see that. This ain't fair." That single sentence went viral, with fans claiming it was a confession in itself. Meanwhile, inside sources whispered that T.I. and Tiny were considering pulling every legal string possible to suppress further leaks. But Boosie doubled down, posting on Instagram, "This ain't even half of it. Friday night, y'all gone see the real truth? I ain't holding back no more." That one post set the internet ablaze. What else could Boosie have? If these texts were just the beginning, what was coming Friday night? Screenshots? Videos? Voicemails? Fans speculated nonstop, with countdowns already being posted online. King's silence only added fuel to the fire. He didn't post, didn't tweet, didn't go live. Instead, his only activity was liking a post from a fan page that said, "Stay strong, King. They trying to break you." And just when the internet thought it couldn't get any messier, another twist hit. A screenshot surfaced, allegedly from King to an unknown contact, saying, "Delete everything. If Boosie got that, he's only scratching the surface. Burn it all." The authenticity of the screenshot couldn't be verified, but it didn't matter. It went viral, with fans screaming that King had something even darker to hide. By midnight, it wasn't just a court case anymore. It was trending as the biggest hip-hop scandal of the year. The Harris family name was in the mud. Boosie was hailed by some as a truth-teller and slammed by others as a snake. And King Harris's reputation dangled by a thread. The cliffhanger? Boosie's ominous Friday night promise. If these texts shook the internet, what kind of bombshell was he planning to drop next? Friday night arrived like a ticking time bomb. For 2 whole days, the internet had been on edge, counting down to the moment Boosie promised to unleash the real truth. Memes flooded Twitter. TikTok lives ran 24/7, speculating what he had. Fan pages were already making receipt binders, collecting every screenshot, every blurry clip, every rumor. The tension was unbearable, and then, at exactly 9 p.m., Boosie delivered. He didn't go live immediately. He posted a cryptic photo first, a flash drive labeled with Sharpie, "King's Shadow." The caption read, This the file that's gone clear. Me and bury him. Y'all ready? Within minutes, he hit Instagram Live, pulling in nearly 250,000 viewers in real time. The comments flew by so fast it was impossible to read them all. Everyone from rap fans to celebrity bloggers to casual gossip junkies was watching. Boosie appeared in his car. Phone camera, low angle, his voice gravelly but confident. I told y'all Wednesday was just the preview. Tonight, I'm dropping the file. Y'all about to see what King Harris really been on and why they mad at me for exposing it. He plugged the drive into a laptop, tilted the screen for the viewers, and opened a folder. Inside were dozens of files, screenshots, recordings, even short video clips. He clicked the first one, a series of texts allegedly between King and an unnamed associate. The first message sent the internet into shock. "Bro, if this go wrong, Pops can't save me. I need you to keep it solid. Remember what we agreed?" Fans immediately latched onto the phrase, "Pops can't save me." Was King admitting he'd been protected all along by T.I.'s influence? The implication was explosive. Boosie scrolled to the next screenshot. This one was worse. "We move on Friday night. Make sure nobody sees you. I'll distract them." Viewers spammed the comments with "what move?" demanding answers. Some thought it was coded street talk. Others speculated it connected to earlier rumors about stolen jewelry, missing money, or even ties to altercations in Atlanta clubs. But Boosie wasn't finished. He opened a recorded audio message that allegedly came straight from King's phone. The voice was unmistakably King's, agitated, whispering into the mic, "Man, I can't keep doing this. If the truth come out, my whole family cooked. I ain't trying to end up like them dudes locked forever. I just need this gone." The chat went wild. Fans typed in all caps "cooked." Family. Others accused Boosie of editing the clip, but the raw panic in the voice made it hard to dismiss. Then came the video clip. Blurry, shot in low light, but clear enough to see King standing outside a car, arguing with someone off camera. He paced back and forth, saying, "I told you, we can't talk here. People watching. They always watching. You trying to get me killed?" The clip ended abruptly. The internet detonated. On Twitter, #King's Shadow trended #1 worldwide. Fan theories multiplied. Some claimed King was covering up for a friend. Others thought he was neck-deep in street politics. And conspiracy pages insisted T.I. himself orchestrated a cover-up. But the most devastating blow came when Boosie dropped the final file of the night. A PDF of what looked like a confidential document alleged probation records connected to King, the file suggested. King had been detained previously but released without charges, with a mysterious override note signed off by someone high-ranking. Y'all see that? Boosie barked into the camera. He's supposed to be locked up, but they protecting him. That's the dark secret. Y'all think it's just me beefing, but it's bigger than me. The system crooked. Fans flooded Twitter with screenshots of the document. Some said it proved King's dark secret was that he'd been shielded from accountability all along. Others insisted it was fake paperwork planted by Boosie. But perception was already reality, millions believed it. Meanwhile, the Harris family scrambled. Within an hour, Tiny posted a cryptic Instagram story with just 3 words: "Not the truth." T.I. stayed silent, but King finally broke his silence with an Instagram comment under a shade. Room repost of Boosie's live. "This man desperate. Y'all can believe what you want. I ain't fold." The word fold immediately became its own meme. Fans connected it to the earlier leaked text. "They'll never know unless you fold." Did King accidentally confirm it was real? Screenshots of his comment went viral, making things worse. Celebrities jumped in. Meek Mill posted, "Crazy how quick the internet judge folks. I hope Shorty got real ones around him 'cause this ugly." 21 Savage tweeted, "Street secrets ain't for IG Live. Both sides looking wild." Cardi B once again chimed in. "Y'all love watching families get torn apart like TV. This not funny. It's sad. But the circus couldn't be stopped. Blogs pumped out articles every hour. YouTubers dissected every file, pausing frames, enhancing audio, analyzing timestamps. A viral TikTok even synced King's alleged voice note with old Instagram lives to prove it was authentic. And then, another twist. A burner Twitter account under the handle @ShadowWitness popped up, claiming they had the real, uncut version of the files Boosie only previewed. The account dropped a teaser one blurry screenshot showing King texting someone, "Tell Boosie if he open his mouth again. It's over. I know what he did to." Now the script flipped. Fans began asking, was King also holding dirt on Boosie? Was this feud mutual blackmail gone public? By Saturday morning, the Harris family home in Atlanta was swarmed by paparazzi. Neighbors claimed they saw T.I. pacing outside, on the phone, looking heated. Meanwhile, Boosie posted casually on Twitter, and this just part one. Wait till y'all see what drops Sunday. The internet went into meltdown. Part 1. Fans thought Friday night was the big reveal. Now, Boosie was promising another round to make things worse. A short video leaked to Twitter showing King in what looked like a heated phone argument. Though muffled, one line came through clear. "You really gone let him play me like this? I ain't built for prison, man." That one line set off another firestorm. Blogs ran headlines. King Harris admits he ain't built for prison in leaked call. Fans dragged him for weakness, while others argued it humanized him. By Sunday afternoon, the rap world was split in two. Team Boosie, who believed he was bravely exposing corruption and hypocrisy. Team Harris, who saw Boosie as exploiting a young man for clout and hovering over it all was. Boosie's ominous promise, a second drop that would end careers. As the clock ticked toward midnight Sunday, Twitter filled with live countdown threads. TikTok creators went live with thousands of viewers. And even mainstream outlets like CNN and Fox News started covering the saga. When the clock struck 11:59, the @ShadowWitness account tweeted just 3 words: "Check the drive." The world held its breath. The internet was already on fire by Sunday evening. Ever since Boosie hinted that his Friday night leak was only part 1, fans had been circling like sharks, waiting for blood in the water. Every gossip blog, every podcast, every live stream had countdown timers on their screens. Twitter Spaces hit tens of thousands of listeners. And TikTok creators had whole panels of influencers debating what the real secret could be. At exactly 11:59 p.m., the mysterious burner account at ShadowWitness tweeted, "Check the drive." Within minutes, links began circulating across Twitter, Telegram groups, Discord servers, and private fan forums. A new folder titled King Uncut was unlocked and what was inside made Friday night look like child's play. The first file was a 12-minute audio recording. The voice was alleged to be King Harris in an argument with someone believed to be a close friend. His words were chilling. "I ain't trying to end up like my pops. They already grooming me for it. They want me to take the fall so he don't. If I go down, the whole family straight." That's what they told me. The internet froze. Was King admitting that he was being set up as a sacrificial lamb to protect T.I.'s empire? Fans debated wildly. Some said it sounded like paranoia. Others insisted it was proof of a dark family cover-up. The next file hit harder. A set of screenshots from alleged dimes. One stood out. "I'll play my part, but when the time comes, I'm gone. Can't nobody stop me." People connected it to the earlier texts Boosie revealed in court. Suddenly, the puzzle pieces looked like they fit. King wasn't just hiding reckless behavior. He was allegedly being groomed to take the heat for someone else's sins. But the most explosive file was the video. Grainy, but clear enough to identify faces. It showed King sitting in a dimly lit studio talking to 2 men. In the clip, he said, "If it go left, it's on me. Pop's already said he'll handle the rest. I've just gotta hold it down. He can't take another hit." The clip ended abruptly, but it was enough. Social media erupted. Was T.I. letting his son be the fall guy? Twitter caught fire with hashtags like #ProtectKing, #FallGuy, and #HarrisCoverUp. Instagram bloggers posted reaction videos crying on camera, saying the Harris family was sacrificing King to keep T.I.'s legacy clean. Meanwhile, Boosie went live again, grinning like a man who knew he'd won the internet. "Y'all thought I was playing. This ain't about no beef, it's about truth. They trying to make King pay for sins that ain't even his. And now the world see it." The comment section exploded with people calling Boosie both a hero and a snake. Some thanked him for saving King, while others accused him of weaponizing a young man's trauma for clout. But regardless of intent, Boosie had shifted the narrative. The fallout was immediate. Celebrities weighed in within hours. 50 Cent knew it. Industry always dirty. Protect the kids. Charlemagne Tha. God on the Breakfast Club. If this is true, T, I've got some explaining to do. This ain't just messy. This is criminal. Remy Ma, this is sad. Nobody wins in this. Boosie could have handled it different. Meek Mill posted and deleted. Whole thing feel like a setup for clicks. Don't believe everything y'all see. Even politicians chimed in. A Georgia councilwoman tweeted, "The Harris family needs to answer for these allegations. Exploiting your child is unacceptable." Inside the Harris household, tension reportedly hit a breaking point. Sources claimed Tiny confronted T.I., demanding answers, while King allegedly left the house to stay with friends. A blurry paparazzi shot surfaced of King outside a convenience store, looking exhausted, hoodie pulled low. The caption read, "King Harris in hiding after leaks." Meanwhile, fans began staging digital protests. TikTokers stitched King's alleged audio, pleading for his safety. Twitter threads demanded VH1 pull reruns of Family Hustle. Instagram meme pages mocked T.I. with captions like, "Clifford the Big Red Liar." And then came the most shocking twist of the night. At Shadow Witness dropped one final Fila scanned letter. Allegedly handwritten by King himself. It read, "They've been planning this since I was 15. I never had a chance. If y'all see this, it means I couldn't stop it. Just know I tried. KH." The internet collectively lost its mind. Was this King's confession? A cry for help? Or a forgery planted to destroy the Harris family's name? By sunrise Monday morning, CNN, TMZ, and even the New York Times were covering the scandal. The headline read, "Boosie leaks alleged evidence suggesting Harris family cover-up. Hip-hop community stunned." T.I. finally broke his silence with a heated Instagram live, pacing his living room. "Man, stop believing the lies. Y'all out here tearing my family apart over fake files and made-up stories. My son is good. My family is good. Boosie just bitter 'cause I cut him off. All them documents fake. Period." But the damage was already done. Fans didn't believe him. His comments were flooded with clown emojis and demands to release King. Tiny posted nothing, and King himself. Still silent. By Tuesday, protests had moved from online to the real world. A group of fans gathered outside Fulton County Courthouse holding signs, "Free King and Stop the Cover-Up." Videos of the demonstration went viral, with one fan screaming into a megaphone, "We won't let King be the fall guy for T.I.'s mistakes." Amid all this chaos, Boosie posted yet another cryptic tweet. "This the last thing I'ma say. Y'all ain't ready for the tape I didn't show." The internet went into meltdown again. Another tape. People speculated endlessly. Some said Boosie was bluffing to stay relevant. Others swore he was holding back the real Nuka video that could end T.I.'s career forever. The story spiraled beyond music. Commentators said this scandal exposed the dark underbelly of hip-hop families, where fame and fortune come at the expense of children. Some even compared King Harris to Michael Jackson's kids, caught between legacy and exploitation. But at the center of it all was King, a 19-year-old who hadn't spoken a single word publicly except for one cryptic Instagram comment, "I ain't fooled." As Wednesday rolled in, the internet still hadn't caught its breath. Fan pages demanded answers. Podcasts teased special episodes. Even Netflix trended after fans suggested the saga deserved its own documentary. And then, as if to keep the fire blazing, a shadow witness deleted their account, leaving behind a final pinned tweet. The truth is bigger than King. He was never the only one. The world gasped. If King wasn't the only one, who else was part of this shadowy cover-up? The cliffhanger was brutal. Was Boosie bluffing about more tapes? Or was there truly an arsenal of hidden files waiting to destroy one of hip-hop's most powerful families? Was King a victim, a conspirator, or both? No one knew. But everyone agreed on one thing. The story wasn't over. And there you have its shocking texts. Leaked audios, secret files, and a handwritten letter that may have just blown the lid off everything we thought we knew about the Harris family. But here's the truth. We are still only scratching the surface. If Boosie is serious about holding back the tape that ends it all, then what we've seen so far isn't the finale, it's just the prelude. So now I have to ask you, whose side are you on? Do you believe Boosie's files prove King was being used as a fall guy? Or do you think T.I. is right and this is nothing more than doctored evidence meant to tear his family apart? Drop your thoughts in the comments right now, because the debate is raging and your voice is part of it. And listen carefully, this story is evolving by the hour. The burner account's last words were chilling. He was never the only one. What does that even mean? Are more names about to be dragged into this? Could other families, other rappers, even bigger legacies be caught in this storm? If you blink, you'll miss it. So do not just scroll away, hit that like button, subscribe, and turn on notifications right now. Because when the next leak drops, when the next tape surfaces, you'll want to be here first. This saga is history in the making. And trust me, what's coming next will change everything. Will change everything.